Alhamdulillah, thumma salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala ahlihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'd. Fassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we are going to be discussing about the delivery. So now you have your orders, now you have your product with you. You've confirmed the order, the customer said you should deliver to them. So how do you make your deliveries? So we have a number of ways we make our deliveries. The first of them is using self-delivery agents and is usually the best and the most effective. So what you do is you would send multiple items. Maybe if you have an order at Abuja, for example, you can send 5 products to Abuja via the packs. So you send it via the pack to the delivery agent. That's someone that does delivery in Abuja. So maybe if you send it to the person, maybe like 3,000 naira. So it means that on each of the goods, you are spending 600 naira to get it to Abuja because it's like 5 products. So thereafter, the delivery agent is now going to deliver for you in Abuja. Maybe he might charge you maybe 2,000 or 2,005, depending on the location, or 3,000, depending. So, and that way you are able to cut down the cost. And whenever there is a delivery, it's going to be fast because despite the fact that you are in Lagos, for example, and the person is in Abuja, immediately the order comes in, you just communicate with the person, and the person goes to deliver almost immediately. So it makes your results better, and they're actually the best. So we are currently working on the Allow Dollars app, whereby people we have trained to be delivery agents can register themselves, and you as e-commerce businesses can actually just go to the Allow Dollars app and look for people at different locations who can actually work with you. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses our effort and makes it a successful one. So once the Allow Dollars app is ready, we're going to explain everything after the launch, inshallah. So the second way is through delivery companies. So delivery companies are companies like GIG, FedEx, and all of those kind of companies that do logistics. So the first, we recommend GIG first of all of them, and it's because their price is very competitive compared to others. It's cheaper, a lot cheaper. Locations where FedEx will charge you 7,000 naira for, GIG will charge you around 4,000 naira for it. So it's still fair enough. But the downside of GIG is that the customer would have to go to GIG's office to pick up the item. So that's the downside. So GIG does not do home delivery for a lot of locations. So as a result of that, the customer will have to go to the GIG center close to him to pick it up. So and you have to relate that to them. You have to call them that, oh, we received your order. We're going to send it to your location via GIG, but you have to go to GIG's office to go and pick it. Will you be able to go and pick it? So you make it clear to them from the onset. And they say yes, they will go. You ask them for the GIG location that is close to them. You just need to go to GIG's website. Let me show you. So if you go to GIG's website, GIG Logistics, sorry, our offices, so this is it. So once you click on our offices, you see all their offices. Why isn't it loading? Okay, so you can see all their offices at different locations. So at Abia State, at Abuja, look at the amount of offices they have in Abuja. So you would need to know. So you just ask them. So, like, for example, if you have in any, let's say you have in Delta, you ask them, okay, there are 3 GIG at Asaba, if the person is at Asaba, and that's why we usually ask for the cities too. So which one of them is closest to you? Is it the one opposite Zenith Bank at Asaba, at NBC Wood? You just ask casually, or the one at Onitsha Expressway, or which one, or the Independence Mall, which one of them is closer to you at Okmanam Wood, Asaba? So you just ask casually on the call. So they'll be able to tell you, okay, this one is the one closest to me, and this is where I'll go and pick it up. Because you need to know the closest GIG location to the person, and you need it to fill the form on GIG. Though we are working to make sure that we have people at almost all locations, whereby you might not actually need to use GIG, but it's just good we mentioned that so that you know. Then the last one is packs. So I've mentioned it before. So the packs, what we majorly use them for is for the packs to actually just send to our delivery agents, not that for them to make the delivery for us. So and we use agents in those packs, not the drivers directly, because a lot of those drivers could be sometimes very responsible. And so it's good you have an agent that works in the pack that you can hold when you send items out to. Not that you should try to deal with the drivers directly. They can even confiscate the whole product and you just find yourself fighting for weeks, which is not what you want to be doing. So that is generally what is entailed with the delivery. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it better understood and said. and He forgives us our shortcomings, and He blesses our affairs. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.